A man just wanted to eat an ice cream to satisfy his craving, but he was accidentally knocked flying by a passerby. Unfortunately, a female CEO was walking towards him. He quickly rushed forward to catch her, but unfortunately, he landed awkwardly on her legs. The man looked at the woman awkwardly, but this only provoked her even more terrifying anger. He quickly apologized while wiping the ice cream off her. Instinctively, the woman stepped back, but she stepped on the ice cream on the ground and was about to fall. The man subconsciously reached out and wrapped his arm around her slender waist. The woman shouted at him for being a pervert. Seeing this, the man tried to let go, but she was still about to fall, so he grabbed her shoulders again. However, the action of pulling her strap was still regarded as molestation. In the end, he had no choice but to let go completely, leaving her to fall to the ground. Seeing this, the onlookers immediately pointed at him and whispered. Just as he was at a loss for words, the woman's best friend walked over. Seeing her good friend being bullied, she immediately wanted to settle accounts with the man. The man explained while instinctively resisting. In the struggle, he accidentally grabbed the ice cream and smeared it on the woman's best friend. The best friend was furious and immediately tried to teach the man a lesson. But despite being an 8th-degree black belt in Taekwondo, she was no match for him. With a little force, the man tore her pants. Seeing that her best friend would be further humiliated if this continued, the woman had to call the police. Soon, the police arrived at the scene. The man quickly told them what had happened, saying it was all the ice cream's fault. He even tasted a bit of the ice cream on the woman's leg to prove it. The police told the man to apologize to the woman and compensate for the damaged clothes. The man did as he was told, but he was shocked when he heard the compensation price: $5,000 for a pair of pants. He said he only had $10 to his name and no job, so he couldn't pay. The best friend immediately snatched his ID card and suggested that the man work as a security guard at the woman's company to pay off the debt with his salary. Helpless, the man reluctantly agreed. Seeing that the man didn't look like a bad guy, the woman returned his ID card and handed him a business card, telling him to report to the company the next day. Early the next morning, the man arrived at the company to start his job. Hearing the security captain's report, the woman smiled and praised him for keeping his word. But she soon stopped smiling because the man was too dedicated to his duty. At noon, the woman went out for lunch and forgot to bring her work ID. When she came back, she was stopped by the man. A colleague quickly reminded him that this was the company's CEO. However, the man said it was the rule that everyone must wear it. He forced the woman to call her best friend to bring her ID card down. Angrily, the woman immediately wanted to fire him. Fortunately, her best friend persuaded her to let it go. Meanwhile, a colleague suggested that the man go apologize to the CEO, saying that she was the boss after all and what if she fired him. At the mention of being fired, the man was terrified. Without a job, he would have no income, so he quickly ran upstairs. Unexpectedly, the woman was changing clothes at that moment. When the man burst in, he was so shocked that his mouth dropped open. Being accused of being a pervert again made the woman unbearable. After getting dressed, she announced that she